Sometimes life is best when it's just black and white.
Ready to go, guys?
England and New Zealand in one of the games of the year. Bowden Barrett with the first kick, Alex Mitchell with the first catch and the second kick, and New Zealand will have a line out.
Yeah,
Lord helped clear some space for Roygaard to go again, and Barrett, oh this is nice, Fainga Anuku, hauled to the floor by Stewart. Roygaard gave it some air to Lakai. All Blacks looking threatening for the first time. Barrett,
Advantage
instead it's Proctor, drives for the line. New Zealand with the advantage. Closest they've been, Fainga Anuka, and Leicester Fainga Anuka, the man who has Twickenham as a middle name, scores at Twickenham. Leicester, Ofaki, Wales, Twickenham. Fainga Anuku is a try scorer here.
That's great, thank you.
Oh no. However, New Zealand 5-0.
There's 3 occasions now, Nick, that this right-hand side of the field someone's bit in. On this occasion, Stewart does really well to hold up Proctor right by the line. But then once you go through this phase, you've just got to get lower on him, haven't you?
On the training field, knowing that teams are going to overchase.
Ball won by Barrett. There's the other Barrett. Oh, and Jordan on a wonderful line, scything through, still going, wasn't tackled. Roygaard, fabulous position this for New Zealand. Lakai not hanging around with it. Cody Taylor on his own, he's got to control the bouncing ball. Brilliant. The little pocket jumper trot with the step of a centre, and New Zealand with their second try.
A bright play. Roygaard gives them the platform. That man, watch Faye Waboso's eyes. And then as soon as that man Taylor's got it, you think, with all England's players racing to get over and mark him, he's just got to bide his time, wrong foot them, step them, and he's going to have the power to go through Mitchell.
And New Zealand have scored 2 tries in 3 minutes. And this one is converted. They lead by 12 points to 0. So what of this for England? Marcus Smith standing behind the scrum. Fraser Dingwall to the right, George Ford to the left. Roebuck and Faye Waboso providing the width, right and left. They go left, and it is Ford, and it's Lawrence! Muscle and drive and determination. And England, as they really had to, score next.
He has the power to be able to make things happen. He's sort of overrun that. He has to stop. And maybe that stop just caused a moment of hesitation in the defender's eyes. But he gets that left-handed fend out, gets the forearm into the crease of the neck. And then as he cuts through, just use that little bit.
This is a big kick as well, Nick.
Oh, no. It's a 5-point score, however. So emotional last weekend, Ollie Lawrence, as he reflected on that double quick return from an Achilles injury in the Six Nations and scoring tries once more.
Just saw that moment of hesitation from Carter here as he comes forward.
Offside 15.
Jamie George managing to evade New Zealand's defensive jumpers just then. Earl. How industrious has he been in this first half? Atoje taking on De Groot. Lawrence, England's try scorer. Pepper lays it back. Underhill. And then the drop goal from Ford. George the drop. At it again.
I think it's a good example of how to find your way back into the game. Start going a lot tighter, start hitting the fringes with your big ball carriers, recycle, and then take the points. We've seen him do this all year for Bath. I don't think there's many guys in the game that are better than that drop goal at the minute.
Well, it's part of the strategy, isn't it? Steve Borthwick, if you look back at his coaching career, both club and country, a lot of his biggest victories have contained drop goals. He's happy to use it.
Baxter. Ford. Marcus Smith. On early for the injured Freddie Stewart. Twickenham wanting the penalty. Andrea Piardi not interested. Coles. Ford again. Off it goes. Through it goes. If you need a bloke to pay off your mortgage via the drop goal, there's your man.
Well, we talked about that strategy, but watch Marcus Smith here. He loves playing off Fraser Dingwall. He reads him probably slightly quicker than everyone else. Very like Northampton used Dingwall. And their fullback cutting into the line. And that Marcus Smith's made a big, big difference since he's came on, and that guy's sitting in the pocket, starting to have a field day, and that might just affect how New Zealand start defending. They might get a little bit narrower, might start chasing him down, which could open up opportunities for England in the wider channels.
Now time's up at the end of a busy first 40, and England will think that'll do. Started strongly, but then the All Blacks did All Black things. Leicester Fainga-Anuku with the first try. 3 minutes later, Cody Taylor for New Zealand. They led by 12 points to 0. Ollie Lawrence on the board for the first time for England, and then George Ford and his 2 drop goals in a couple of minutes. Fascinatingly poised at half-time at the Allianz Stadium. England 11, New Zealand 12. George Ford, whose drop goals just changed the complexion of the contest a little towards half-time. Starts the clock ticking at the beginning of the second half.
Use that!
Another good clearance, isn't it? It's been so good, Roygard, getting the ball back to the halfway every time.
That'll be a start from an English point of view. Coles does win it to his Northampton teammate Mitchell, and then Ford to another St Dingwall. And England have manoeuvred themselves to the middle of the pitch, beyond Lawrence to Marcus Smith, who, if you're late arriving, was on early for Freddie Stewart, who suffered a head injury.
There's a knock on here.
England.
Sorry, Nick, I think that's actually a penalty to England. Because Fainga-Anuku, he gets over the ball, Mitchell, and he's on the ground. He then plays the ball. This is a clear penalty for me.
You tried to
gets a bit loose at the ruck,
it was a knock on.
puts the ball down, loses it. Fainga-Anuku goes for the ball. Good tackle by Mitchell. Gets his hands over the ball. He plays it on the ground. It's a penalty to England,
yes, of course.
Hang on.
Time off.
I think Marius van der Westhuizen has
So we just need to
thrown his tuppence worth in.
On the ground, my New Zealand player, you said.
Andrea Piardi, Italian referee. What has Marius seen?
Playing the ball on the floor, you can see the tattoos on the arm give away whose hand that is.
Playing the ball out of the tackle.
That's why the ball squirts out of that ruck. Marcus Smith incensed. TMO picks up on that.
Okay, camera back to me.
It's just a penalty, isn't it, from Cody Taylor?
Yes, back to me. It's a yellow card, this is a play for me.
It's going to be a yellow card, I think.
On the ground,
wow.
Play the ball.
Cody Taylor.
Number 2.
Lawrence. Baxter offered himself in. Instead it was Earl, got through so much work. Underhill, England that close to the lead. Mitchell might go on his own. Alex Mitchell.
Try.
Andrea Piardi desperately looking for the view that says it is a try. He's not there. No one in an English shirt celebrating. Just yet anyway. Atoje with the latest drive. Underhill, now England are ahead. And this has been a comeback of gumption and heart. 12-0 down early on, now they're ahead.
Well, Austin asked, what are England going to change in the second half? The decoy runners, first Baxter in behind, just a bit of deception. New Zealand ran out of defenders, ran out of pace off the line, and England get over to take the lead for the first time.
Tied it up at the start of this second half, though. Pepper, and then Roebuck weaving his way through, and he finds Earl, and England through Ford will score, and Twickenham almost in disbelief.
Well, through the middle, it's Pepper off the back. The referee wants to have a look at something, just a bit of blocking maybe, but the line of Roebuck is superb.
I think there's a knock on, isn't there? They're going to look back and look whether Barrett gets his arm into the tackle.
Of course, I'll check it.
About this, if it's ripped by Black or if there is a knock-on.
So we need to check if there is a clear rip by Black or is a knock-on by White. Your physics is going to strike because the ground used it. Okay, Marius, come upstairs.
Yes, Andrea.
So Luke Ramos who came in, and here's Marius again. So was it ripped or is it a knock-on?
Maro, that's why I'm checking. We just need to determine if it's a rip or it's a knock-on by England.
Yeah,
It's the pass to Ben Earl, isn't it? As they make the break, really good break from Roebuck. He gets his hand free, little pop-up. But does Earl take this in one motion, or is it Barrett that scoops it out? Here we go.
Something about it that didn't feel quite right. And that's the bit that didn't feel quite right, but was it illegal?
I think that's stripped, is it? If they're looking at whether it was stripped, it's definitely the hand of Barrett.
Look at the All Blacks, Nick, all trying to influence the officials by walking back out.
It actually doesn't go forward. It doesn't go forward because Barrett strips it towards England's goal line.
Let's have a listen. Have a listen.
Yes, Andrea.
Yes.
I would just like to take you back to the line out as well. There was an offside at the line out
By England.
So I'd just like us to clear that off first.
Yes, okay, perfect. So I speak to the captains and we will start with a penalty against England for offside. So no try, guys. Just a knock on by
8. So the try has been scrubbed out. There was a question mark about whether England were offside at the line-out as well.
The first touch is by 8 when he tried to regather the ball, but that is a clear offside in the line-out by White, so we'll start again with a penalty against your team.
Wow, that is a big turnaround, isn't it?
Offside from the line-out.
Ford, there's the kick. Feo Aboso sets off. Carter's the favourite by some distance. Indeed, the ball beats them all, but how about the kick? Mitchell, England pressing. Lawrence, that's lovely! And the try from Dingwall. And Twickenham blinking in disbelief. England running clear of the All Blacks.
Wow, it's brilliant from Lawrence. It's all about deception and his body shape. They will have worked on this. Look how he looks like he's tucking, head down and going himself, and then transfers with that little stutter step to his right foot, holds the outside defender and opens the door for Fraser Dingwall.
Dingwall's feet as well are sensational. He's almost going to overrun it, but he treads water for 2 steps. Just allows himself enough time to go through that gap. That is such a well-worked first phase try. And also, Nick, a brilliant decision from Borthwick not to bring on the Pom squad just before the line-out.
Well, so often it's Fraser the facilitator. gluing club and country midfield. Right now, it's Fraser, the try scorer.
It's a really nice angle, that, because it shows how both centres start slightly wider and then just shift in one man.
Lakai. Williams offering himself. Lays it back to Mackenzie. The man who saved New Zealand bacon at Murrayfield. Not here, not just yet anyway, and England might fancy it. Pollock dreaming of something spectacular. Roebuck with half of Twickenham in front of him, but plenty of black shirts as well. Lost forwards.
Lakai, sensational defence here. Unbelievable defence, because Pollock is rapid and he stays with him on the inside shoulder.
Ellis Genge's decision-making not to just go head first when he gets the turnover. Looks for the space. Just watch him as he picks it up, Ellis Genge now. A lot of front row forwards would have just carried straight, but no, where's the space? Gets the ball out. And then, as you said, really good defence. Nice little battle between Pollock and Lakai here. Pollock thinks that he's managed to block the number 8, or his opposite number, from getting out to that position, but Lakai just stays in the hunt, and then he's there as soon as the pass comes in, ready to make that hit.
Second go. Time to nail it, you would have thought, and they did. Barrett. Cody Taylor rolls around, he knows his way to the try line. Another try, and he will be New Zealand's record try-scoring hooker. Another penalty conceded by England, swept up by Feo Aboso, and it's going to be a yellow.
Pepper.
6, 8.
Was
on the side.
It's actually He was actually moving towards the try line, which is why the referee has brandished the yellow.
Yes.
Where are we in this contest? England now a man down and New Zealand pressing.
Yeah, it doesn't come through the side because I think that's Josh Lord who's there. He goes in between the two.
That's not a good decision.
Stay there.
Well, it's the decision.
It is.
And England have got to ride it. And New Zealand, once again, with some momentum offering itself.
Move!
Josh Lord brings it down.
Going backwards,
again, it's Taylor seeking perhaps the record, but much more importantly in the context of this match, a try to bring them right back in it. Very nearly there. Ratimer gives it some space. Tosi not far away. Got a score here. Mackenzie to Jordan. The All Blacks still very much in this contest.
Smart try from the All Blacks. Really well worked and patient. Feo Aboso switches off a little bit in that guard position on the side of the ball, and when Cody Taylor breaks off, he wins that collision, takes out 3 white shirts. That's what creates the eventual overlap. One more phase, and then England just can't get the numbers around the corner. They get picked off. Really good line, isn't it? Hard and fast against a drifting passing player, and that disconnect for the defender, impossible to mark. Jordan runs that line so well.
It's really difficult for Roebuck. You see Curry comes into position, just gets there fractionally late, so you can't get one man extra out. If you are there, then you can blitz forward.
And England, with a little over 6 minutes to go, shortening the attacking line out. Oh, it's very nearly Satiti again. Instead, it was Tom Curry. England have a penalty. Could be a huge moment. And you're tempted to think that George Ford might fancy this.
He's got to take it out to more than one score. If there's any team in World Rugby that can go the length and score a 7-pointer, it's the All Blacks. They will get Ben Earl back onto the field now, but surely George Ford points to the sticks.
Could be redemption as well, couldn't it, Nick? Hitting the post, missed drop goal last time out.
Straight and true, and George Ford, an England great, has arms in the air, and England with the insurance now of a 9-point lead against the All Blacks. Loose ball. Pollock's on it. Pollock can finish it here. England can finish it. Rover! All over for the All Blacks. It will be a white night in London.
Henry Pollock, a lot of stuff been written about him over the last year, but one thing he is exceptional at is being the first to that loose ball on the floor. He gets his boot in, almost looks as though New Zealand have got it covered, but he gets his foot there. That ball out the back reacts the quickest. Mackenzie should have had that. Pollock had no right to get the foot in there. And then the control's good enough from Roebuck. Really nice pickup under pressure. Pollock just runs that blocking line, making sure he's going to get all the way untouched, slide in and win the game.
But this has been an England performance full of promise. A day when they put a lot of it together, and a day when they have seen off the All Blacks. An All Black Grand Slam drifts away into the dark London night, and England open the history books. Get this result in it, and put a big line under 2025. They don't do it often, but England have just beaten New Zealand. Final score: England 33, New Zealand 19.